Hello everyone, welcome to online learning. Today I want to go through the main property of object-oriented programming, the inheritance. This is a very important topic in C++. I am Lufia George C, Assistant Professor of Jyoti Engineering College, Cherupalli. I am really glad to be with you today, whether you are participating live or if you are viewing the archive of today's session. Now moving on to introduction of inheritance. Inheritance is the technique of building new classes, derived class from the existing class called a base class by inheriting the features of the base class. Which means in C++ inheritance is the process in which the object acquires all the properties and behavior of its parent object automatically. Then, apart from the inheriting the properties of the base class, an extra new feature can be added to the derived class. That is the feature of the inheritance. Then, a base class is also known as the parental class or parent class, and the derived class is also known as the descendant class or child class. As shown in the block diagram, the derived class has an inherited feature of feature x and feature y of the base class, and it has own feature of feature a. That means this is a base class and this is a derived class. Here we can say that from base class a new class is derived, that is a derived class, and derived class has the feature x and feature y. These two features are coming from this base class and it has its own feature, that is feature a. Okay, so here we can understand that with inheritance, new classes along with their own properties and the base class properties can be built. Okay. Apart from this, inheritance also support the code reusability. That is the main point here. I repeat, apart from the inheritance also support the code reusability. Reusability in simple sense means reusing the code that has been written and tested. That is meant by the reusability. Okay, this is an example of inheritance birds. This is a base class and this is a derived class. From the base class we can take the features and we can derive the new class. This is an example. Next we are discussing about the types of inheritance in C++. There are 5 types of inheritance: single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, and multiple inheritance and hybrid inheritance. Okay, these are different types of the inheritance in C++. So this is the syntax or format of inheritance. First, class. Class is a keyword for creating the class, and base class name. This is the base class name, that means parental class name, and its attributes written here, and class derived class name and access specifier like public, private, protected, and base class name. This is a basic format of the C++ inheritance. Okay, then this is first type of inheritance, single inheritance. If a single class is derived from one base class, then it is called single inheritance. Okay, in C++, single inheritance base and derived class exhibit one-to-one relation. Here means that the parental class and child class only one-to-one relation. This is known as a single inheritance. Okay, then this is the structure of single inheritance. Class A is the base class name and its properties, and class B, this is another class, and this is the child class. This is parental class, this is child class or derived class. Okay, then access specifier with the help of the base class. Then next inheritance is the multi-level inheritance. Multi-level inheritance means if a class is derived from another derived class, then it is called the multi-level inheritance. So, in C++, multi-level inheritance, a class has more than one parent class. That is meaning of the multi-level inheritance. For example, if we take the animals as a base class, then mammals are the derived class which has the features of animals, and then humans are the also derived class that is derived from the subclass mammals which inherits all the features of the mammals. I will take an example. In this figure, you can say that class C has class B and class A parent classes. Okay, class C has class B and class A parent classes. Class B is derived from class A and class C is derived from class B and class A. Okay, so the depending on the relation, the level of inheritance can be extended to any levels. We can extend this to any level. That is meant by the multi-level inheritance. Okay, then this is a syntax of multi-level inheritance. So this is a base class and this is derived class, and class C is derived from derived class. This is a derived class. Class C is derived from another derived class. This is another type of inheritance, that means multi-level inheritance. Okay, then next type of inheritance is the hierarchical inheritance. So when several classes are derived from common base class, it is called the hierarchical inheritance. In C++, hierarchical inheritance, the feature of the base class is inherited onto more than one subclass. That is the meaning of the inheritance, hierarchical inheritance. For example, a car is a common class from which Audi, Ferrari, Maruti, etc. can be derived. Okay. ASS specifiers can be private, protected, public. We know that in C++, that means in object-oriented programming, there has three types of the ASS specifiers: private, protected, and public. Here we can use the private, protected, public ASS specifiers for the performance of the hierarchical inheritance. Okay. Then this is the diagram. As shown in this diagram in C++, hierarchical inheritance, all the derived classes have common to the base classes. Okay, the base class include all the features that are common to derived classes. That is the main thing. I repeat, the base class include all the features that common to the derived classes. Okay, that is meant by the hierarchical inheritance. So this is the syntax of hierarchical inheritance: class A, class B, class C, class D, and all these classes are all these classes is derived from the class A. Here we have only one base class. Class A is base class and class B, C, D. All three are derived classes from A. Okay, that is hierarchical inheritance. Next type of inheritance is hybrid inheritance. The inheritance in which the derivation of a class involves more than one form of any inheritance is called the hybrid inheritance. Okay, basically C++ hybrid inheritance is combination of two or more types of inheritance. It can also be called multi-path inheritance. Following block diagram highlights the concept of hybrid inheritance, which involves a single and multiple inheritance. Let us check that. This diagram shows the hybrid combination. Okay, hybrid combination of the single inheritance and multiple inheritance. Hybrid inheritance is used in a situation where they needed to apply more than one inheritance in a program. In this program, we are needed the single inheritance and the multiple inheritance. So here we can say that this is an hybrid inheritance. Okay, then this is a syntax of hybrid inheritance. class A, class B is the derived classes, and class C is another class, class D is public B and public C. This is a multiple inheritance. Okay, sorry, multi-level inheritance. So here the single inheritance and a multi-level inheritance jointly result in the hybrid inheritance in this example. Okay, then the last inheritance is the multiple inheritance. Okay, this type of inheritance the characterized by a child from the mother and father. I repeat, inheritance of characters by a child from mother and father. In multiple inheritance, a class is derived from two different base classes. A class is derived from two different base classes. Multiple inheritance is extremely different from the multi-level inheritance. Okay, here class C is derived from two base classes, class A and class B. So multiple inheritance is differed from the multi-level inheritance. In multi-level inheritance, there has only one base classes, and we can derive any level of derived classes from one base classes. But in the case of the multiple inheritance, here we have two base classes. From these two base classes, we can derive one class, derived class. Okay, this is a difference between the multiple inheritance and multi-level inheritance. Okay, I hope you can understand the main property inheritance of object-oriented programming. Then thank you so much for watching this video.